Would I be the asshole for removing my 23 son from life insurance and not including in will because he disowned me? It is time for me to update my life insurance and do a will, and I am considering excluding him. Would I be the asshole? Feel like there's some missing reasons here. Info: how involved were you as an active parent? Did you have a lot of overseas, abroad, away from home tours, missions? 'Cause I feel like you're missing things here. You're the asshole. If your child hates you at 18, it means you were already screwing up royally when they were 5-12 years old. They didn't become this way magically, you created the problems they're now struggling with. If your first instinct after your son goes no contact with you is to remove him from your will and insurance rather than reflection and attempts at repairing the relationship, I have a feeling you're the asshole. You're the asshole. After reading your comments, this is not the reason why he disowned you. Look in the mirror. Did you ever figure out where the children were coming from? If you're struggling with the first, maybe don't opt for a second and third. Why do people come here looking for an outside perspective if their response to that perspective is to tell everyone else that they're wrong? I'd have more respect for you if you just admitted you don't love your son. You're the asshole in general. Not over this specifically, I guess. But you're a shit parent who had more kids than you could properly afford and take care of. You're the asshole. Stop playing stupid. You're too old for that. Info: this really feels like some stuff is missing. He has exceptionally strong feelings about you having messed up his ability to pay for college. For starters, how did you exhaust your GI Bill? I feel like we are missing information here. A kid doesn't hate his parents just because. I'm sorry, what? You accidentally exhausted your GI Bill? How? You're really betting on most people not knowing anything about the GI Bill and not calling your bullshit, aren't you? Why do you keep having children if you can't even provide the bare necessities for them to eke out a life for themselves? You're the asshole. You're the asshole. I can't exactly put my finger on it, but there's something wrong about this post. Just in the wording, I can tell there's more between you and your son, that you're looking for more reason to justify cutting him out. Disowned or not, he's still your son. So why wasn't your relationship close? Why did he go low contact? Do you still love him? You're the asshole. A bad parent who had kids too young and kept having them despite not being able to afford them. Then you don't care about their needs beyond the bare necessities. No wonder he doesn't want to talk to you. You brought children into the world that you couldn't support or care for. Simple. You're the asshole. If you make enough that he can't get financial aid, you're responsible for helping with tuition. Well, to him you are the Why did he think the GI Bill was going to be available to him? Why did he not know that there wasn't a college fund? How involved have you been in his education? You sound like a deadbeat mother. It happens, but since you are also only sharing one side of this story, no one will ever know the truth. Yes, you'd be an asshole. I'm confused how you exhausted your GI Bill while in service. If you're active duty, you would have used your TA instead. If you were reserve, your GI Bill grows by the time in service you have meeting the criteria for 100. You're the asshole. Can't imagine why you don't have a good relationship with your son. You realize as a parent it's your job to nurture the relationship, especially during the difficult teen years? Your son is who you raised him to be. You're the asshole. You're the asshole, and just repeatedly telling him to see a recruiter is extra fucked up. You're the asshole. Narcissistic parent alert. It's your fault he treats you the way he does. Absolutely your fault. You're the asshole. Your kid is hurt and you admit in other comments that you made mistakes. Your first thought should be, how can I mend the relationship? Not cutting him out of your will and life insurance. It seems extremely petty when it's your child. I'm not sure how you used your GI Bill while serving. Soldiers use tuition assistance while in and the GI Bill after. Not that you have to give it to him, but your story is not adding up. WIBTAH. His life will be forever affected by your shitty choices. The world is dangerous beyond imagination and will only get worse. Unless he has actually done terrible things to you or others, this one good thing you can do for him. It's not a question of asshole or not. Do you want your child to have a little bit of financial comfort after you pass, or don't you? Cutting off the kid right after high school is pretty terrible. Looks like zero support from the mother after high school. I cannot imagine being in that shoe with the kid. Not the asshole, he's made his choice, he doesn't want you in his life, so why should you contribute financially to it? Not the asshole. Former estate planning attorney here. Your concerns are valid and you have every right to do so. As a mother of teenagers, this breaks my heart. I am so sorry he's expressed this to you and his siblings. Awful. He's way too entitled and cold about you. Not an awe. Depends. Do you love him no matter what and want the best for him? Or could you take it or leave it?